Bluefin tuna. Bluefin tuna is a type of tuna fish that is highly valued for its meat and is popularly served as sushi and sashimi. There are three species of bluefin tuna: the Atlantic bluefin tuna, the Pacific bluefin tuna, and the southern bluefin tuna. Bluefin tuna is an apex predator and can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh over 1,000 pounds. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is the most sought after species of bluefin tuna and is heavily overfished due to its high market value. The Pacific bluefin tuna is also heavily fished, but to a lesser extent than the Atlantic bluefin tuna. The southern bluefin tuna is the least fished of the three species, but it is still considered a threatened species due to overfishing. Conservation efforts are underway to protect bluefin tuna populations, including regulations on fishing quotas, fishing gear restrictions, and the creation of marine protected areas. Here are some facts about the life of bluefin tuna. Number 1. Bluefin tuna are large long-lived fish that can reach up to 10 feet in length and weigh over 1,000 pounds. Number 2. Bluefin tuna are warm-blooded, which means they can regulate their body temperature and swim in colder waters than other tuna species. Number 3. Bluefin tuna are migratory fish and travel long distances throughout their lifetimes, often crossing entire oceans. Number 4. Bluefin tuna are fast swimmers and can swim at speeds of up to 43 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest fish in the ocean. Number 5. Bluefin tuna are apex predators, feeding on smaller fish, squid, and crustaceans. Number 6. Bluefin tuna can live for up to 40 years, but their lifespan varies depending on the species and the region where they live. Number 7. Bluefin tuna reach sexual maturity between 2 and 8 years of age, depending on the species, and can spawn multiple times throughout their lives. Number 8. Bluefin tuna are oviparous, which means they lay eggs that hatch into larvae, but the larvae are still dependent on the yolk sac for nutrition until they grow larger and begin to feed on plankton. Number 9. Bluefin tuna are heavily overfished, and all three species of bluefin tuna are considered threatened or endangered due to overfishing and habitat loss. Conservation efforts are being made to protect bluefin tuna populations and prevent their extinction. Bluefin tuna faces several biological challenges that impact their survival, reproduction, and populations. Here are some of the most significant challenges. Number 1. Overfishing. Bluefin tuna is one of the most heavily overfished species globally. The high demand for its meat, especially in Japan, has led to overfishing and illegal fishing practices, including catching undersized or unreported fish, which impacts the species' population and reproductive potential. Number 2. Longevity. Bluefin tuna is a long-lived species that can live up to 40 years. However, it takes several years for them to reach sexual maturity, which means that their populations take a long time to recover from overfishing. Number 3. Migratory behavior. Bluefin tuna is a highly migratory species that travels long distances throughout its lifetime, often crossing entire oceans. This behavior makes it challenging to regulate fishing practices, as different regions have different regulations and management practices. Number 4. Habitat loss. Bluefin tuna relies on specific oceanic habitats, such as spawning grounds and feeding areas, which are susceptible to pollution, climate change, and ocean acidification. Habitat loss and degradation impact the species' reproductive success and population growth. Number 5. Limited genetic diversity. Bluefin tuna populations have low genetic diversity, making them more susceptible to disease, environmental stresses, and changes in their environment. Number 6. Predation. Bluefin tuna is an apex predator, but it also faces predation from other species, including sharks, killer whales, and larger fish, which can impact its population dynamics. Number 7. Climate change. Climate change is affecting the oceanic habitats and migratory patterns of bluefin tuna. As the oceans warm, Bluefin tuna may move to cooler waters, impacting their distribution and migration pattern.